All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of DriveWaze. My name is Ben.
I'm Javi.
I'm Derek.
I'm Joseph.
And this is episode 5, I think. I think so.
Nice.
Yeah, we're on a roll.
I don't know.
It is 5. I think it is.
We're posting more TikToks, posting more to YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, again, popping off. It's getting like a lot more views
Than anything else.
Than anything else, yeah. So we got to ride the wave there. But first topic today, we're before the podcast, we were thinking about like things that are overrated and underrated, and I think that we came to a unanimous consensus. I don't know if we did actually to watching movie trailers and watch. I feel like watching movie trailers is kind of overrated now. What do you guys think so far?
I think it's overrated too. I'm tired of I want to experience movies without having so many spoilers. And I feel like all these 2-minute trailers and 10 trailers before the movie comes out gives away so much of the movie. So I'm kind of tired of it. I mean, I still get excited when I see that first trailer that gives me the news that something I didn't know is coming out. But I try to avoid everything after the first trailer.
Yeah, I used to always watch movie trailers, and then the thing and then we've had some friends who are like, oh, they don't watch movie trailers before. I'm like, oh, why don't you watch movie trailers? It's got all the good stuff in it. And
so much excitement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets you hyped up. And then I would always watch the theory videos too, those YouTubes, oh, Easter egg videos in the trailers, and then
theorizing what's going to happen in the movie.
Yeah,
and you see so many theories that by the time the movie comes out, you've already heard probably what's going to happen.
Yeah. And then what ruined it for me was watching Spider-Man. I was like, bro, this movie's so good, and it would have been even better if I didn't even watch any trailers.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I agree. Movie trailers, I definitely don't watch them anymore. I know as a kid I watched them all the time, but I don't know. I think when you get older, you want that excitement. Mm-hmm. You don't want to lose it because it's just, it's something unique. But I don't know. I feel like if trailers really wanted to be good nowadays, it'd have to be really short,
like a teaser,
like a teaser, like 30 seconds, mm-hmm. not these 2-minute, 3-minute things, because it gives away so much.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the same way, but if it's a movie I really don't care about, but I'm slightly interested in, I'll watch the trailer and I won't be, because I mean, I get why there's trailers, because it's we see trailers all the time, wait, that movie's out? Or before a movie, oh, they're making a movie for that. I mean, obviously they can cater in a better way where they don't spoil anything, but for those casual people that don't care about being spoiled, they're just not, they may not find it interesting enough to go watch the movie because it looks boring, the trailer. So, I get why they do it. And they know that people are going to we're going to watch it no matter what, even if the trailer is spoiled, we're still going to watch it. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't think you need to watch a movie trailer to,
enjoy the movie.
Yeah, still enjoy a movie. It's definitely not necessary, but I understand why, they are the way they are. It's just marketing, I guess. And yeah.
I feel like for some movies, they could start doing some kind of new thing where they create original content that's just going to be for advertising or something. Kind
of like those funny commercials that they do with the actors.
Yeah.
Like the Deadpool commercials or whatever.
Yeah.
Just do that stuff. Because, I mean, if that's interesting or good or something like that, then you're like, oh, wow. So this is a taste of what the movie will be, except it's not giving away anything from the actual movie.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a Batman trailer, show me a Batman heist or crime break that doesn't actually happen in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's a minute and a half long. Just show me some badass stuff. And I'll be like, wow, that really wet my palate. Mm-hmm. Now I want to watch this movie. It doesn't give anything away. It can even be non-canon or something like that. Just give me something that's not the actual story that's going to happen in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing it more recently too. With these, me and Derek, we watched Turning Red. Mm-hmm. And I think I only watched the trailer once because it was in another movie. But then I didn't really expect anything out of it. And it was pretty good. And then I did the same thing for Encanto too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember on the first day, my family just went out to go to the movies and we decided to watch it. I was like, I've never seen this. This is a Disney movie?
Mm-hmm.
And it was super good. I didn't expect anything out of it.
But you watched the trailer?
No, I didn't watch the trailer.
No?
I didn't even know they had a trailer for that.
I'm like curious if it's because trailers nowadays like give away like the plot.
I was just
Like, the
about to
story,
say
yeah.
that
Because back then they definitely did
I
not.
barely watched the trailers for Turning Red or Encanto. I didn't seek them out at all. I saw them on TV briefly. And I'm like
I just
like
knew
for
of the
Encanto, I knew what the story was about from seeing the trailer.
Mhm.
And I'm like, wow, what if I just watched the movie and like, oh wow, a magic house. Wow. The family has gifts. Wow, they have family struggle. Like I'm experiencing all that for the first time while watching the movie. I was like, wow, that'd be a lot more magical. Then I go in, sit down. I'm like, okay, time to see this magic house and these magic family and see what they do. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more to that story too. So
Yeah.
but I definitely think. I mean, disclaimer: this is all with the lens of like watching Marvel movies.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I feel like Marvel movies definitely
We all learned
just
from
ruined
it.
it.
We
ruined
learned
it
from
for
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much hype, so much hype now, where it's like I can't even watch a trailer anymore because I want to save the hype for the actual movie.
It was funny when what was the movie we were sitting in and we saw the trailer for like that Moon movie and like
was Spider-
the
was that Spider-Man?
ambulance movie and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny seeing
Moonfall.
those because we're never going to watch them and we just make fun of the trailer.
Oh, the Moon Knight.
The Moonfall.
No, it
No,
was like
Moonfall.
Moonfall. It
Like
was like
15 minutes, like everything was like offline. People were on the moon. What happened during that? And then they found out like some scary shit was happening on the
Yeah.
moon, and like I don't know, just like a whole bunch of apocalypse
just some
shit.
kind of blockbuster. And
Oh, like just some random movie.
yeah, it was like the
Yeah.
trailers before
Oh,
Spider-Man.
I remember.
So we're sitting in the theater and all these trash movie trailers come on
Yeah.
and then we get to joke about those. So that's kind of funny when you watch a trailer for something you're never going to watch.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean
you get
those
to joke
low
about
budget
it.
movies, they got to like give away more to get people hyped up.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much the
Yo,
whole
you think
movie.
that's a
I don't think
low
that's low. I
budget?
don't think that's low
No, no.
budget. They probably
we're-
spent a
Oh, you're
lot
just
of
you think anything that's not Marvel is low budget?
pretty much
They're
now.
probably losing a lot of money on
That's
that
all
movie.
I watch.
I mean, they definitely
That's all I
lost
watch now. But yeah, Doctor Strange. I haven't seen any trailers. I haven't even seen Moon Knight trailers. I'm trying to experience it for the first time at the movie this time.
It's hard to avoid. Like I don't want to watch the trailers and then I still see content on like social media and stuff. So it's hard, but
Yeah.
you know.
But if you try it, like if you're interested in that and if you actually want to enjoy the movie, try not watching the trailer.
Yeah.
Right.
So much better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Other than that, like definitely think movie trailers are overrated.
Agreed.
Ah,
Well, Joe, didn't you say that talking about the gas prices is overrated?
okay. Well, that's kind of like I can get into that. So that's kind of like the talking about gas prices is just the general term for in general what I mean by that, and that's just like talking about like very obvious things that are happening, you know, that everyone's talking about, and then you bring it up with someone like,
Those gas prices, huh?
yeah, and it's like cringy to me because it's like I go up to Ben, I'm like, dude, those gas prices, I just paid up $60, and they post like, I'm sorry, oh my gosh, $60 today, like, what the heck, what's happening? And then it's like, dude, we all know everybody's paying the same amount for gas, and like, or when you drive by a gas thing, you're like, guys, oh my gosh, $5.60 for it used to be $4 yesterday, and it's just like, I get it, obviously, like I was like that too, but like now everybody's doing it, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like I cringe a little because it's like it's so like
Gets annoying.
it's kind of like a very basic conversation, and it's just like very like generic, and that stuff kind of annoys me. I get peeved by a lot of things. I don't know if you noticed that, and like something like that kind of peeves me because it's like it's so like cliche and stuff, and yeah, and then like the memes about it and stuff. I mean, even the news stations, every single time like there's a gas price, like that's the news, and it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, what else can you talk about? Like,
I
or
know.
talk about something else, please.
Yeah, it's just like I just think it's funny that like that's like kind of like when you're talking to some kind of like acquaintance or someone you're not too cool with, you're probably going to talk about gas prices and then have a conversation about that. It's just kind of like you just go through the motions of that conversation and you get through that part. And it's like that with a lot of different stuff. I don't know, like Tom Brady. You know, actually, that's pretty cool. Actually, no, sorry, not.
Sports stuff's always relevant, but
Well, the gas stuff is also funny because it's like something that's basically like unavoidable, and like people also don't really like. There's a lot of like global stuff that like impacts gas prices. It's not really something we're gonna just like change. So when you're like, your tank's empty and you're pulling up to the gas station and you're like, oh my God, the gas.
Yeah.
You're going to park and fill up your tank and be on
What are
your
you gonna
way.
do
Like,
about it?
you
Just
got to fill up your gas.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can immediately, like, go stop the war in Ukraine if you want gas
Yeah,
prices
yeah.
to go down. Like,
Yeah. It's just
we got to live with it.
Yeah, you're gonna do it anyway. So,
Everyone's talking about it every single day. It's kind of like, okay,
unless,
yeah.
you know, I mean, we probably got, unless you got like a Tesla, electric car, Ben.
Yes,
got
sir.
electric
Yes,
car, Ben.
sir. I haven't.
Ben's
gotten-
not even tripping about it.
I haven't even gotten gas in like 2 months. So
Wait, really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Ben didn't even know the gas prices went up.
yeah, I know. Last time I got
yeah.
gas, it was like 3 something.
I haven't filled it up since like it was $4 too,
Okay,
because
good,
I've
good.
been working at home and stuff. So I guess
Oh, yeah,
I guess
same.
the next time I give up, I'm like, dang, it was like it's like everyone's kind of already done it at this point. I've seen all the stories about it. I've seen the talk about it. It's just kind of like, all right, we get it.
Yeah.
it's expensive. All right, we get it.
Yeah, my mom asked me to trade cars this past week. So
For
I've been driving
whatever?
my mom. Huh?
Forever?
No, not forever. But
Oh,
I mean, like
sure,
until
that's
gas
forever,
prices go
yeah.
down. So
Oh,
probably
So forever.
but like I've been driving the Civic this week, and my mom's driving my Volt. So I kind of like it though. It's,
like the Civic?
Her car is nice. It's got the CarPlay and it smells nice in there.
Uh huh. Do you think in the future you guys are gonna get like a luxury car, or are you just kind of like good with like just a Camry Civic type car?
I think we're probably gonna keep that, but
No,
I
for
mean-
you personally.
Oh,
like,
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get a Tesla.
Okay. So you Tesla. What about
Uh-huh.
you guys?
Tesla.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Why drive?
I want some kind of electric car.
It's the
I would
vibe.
only buy like a semi-luxury car if I just had a stupid amount of money,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how I'm gonna get a stupid
Yeah,
amount of
no.
money.
Hey,
So
electric cars underrated.
I just want a
Yeah.
nice.
I
wouldn't mind
I used to think
upgrading.
Teslas are overrated, but then like just being in one and seeing how cool it is, I was like, okay, I want one.
Yeah.
I used to tell them, I was like, dude, Tesla's overrated. I would just rather get an electric car, honestly.
Once you get one,
Yeah.
you can't go back. It's like
It's just you don't
it's
have
like
gas.
who cares?
Yeah.
Like who cares about the revving the engine? Who cares about like making it loud or going faster? I mean, technically, electric cars go faster.
The people who like to work on cars, maybe get into electrical engineering instead of a mechanical engineering. Work on some electric cars.
exactly,
Yeah.
but definitely underrated. Like once you have one, like electricity is like a lot cheaper than gas, and I have solar panels in my house, so pretty much don't pay for the electricity at all. And I can take my car wherever I want, not have to worry about like going far or spending gas or anything like that, and it's chilling. It removes that whole like pain out of your life.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, because definitely I'd want a Tesla just for that, but also just like the features are so cool, like it's touchscreen and everything. I will say the thing is like I think now like a luxury car, like a really nice like Mercedes or BMW versus like a new like Camry or like Honda, whatever. I feel like the gap is becoming pretty
Yeah,
close. For like the
that's true.
features on the inside are pretty similar and pretty cool
Yeah, that's
already.
true.
It's just
It's
the
the
look of it.
name.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
name
it's the
brand.
name.
So I think if it were me, it really just comes down to like if you're trying to flex or not. And honestly, I'd probably try to flex. So I'd probably
You'd
get.
flex?
I think I'd get like a BMW or something. I couldn't stick with the Camry, but I get why people would just like stick with like just a newer Camry, and
Yeah.
it's like it's the same thing.
I mean,
And, like,
you could always have two cars.
with the Tesla.
Yeah,
and the,
Tesla, and then you have the flex car. Yeah.
yeah. But then I don't know. Then flex car, maybe I get like a Range Rover.
Range Rover, yeah,
Yeah.
Range
The
Rover.
gas is expensive for that too.
Yeah.
Even before the increases, but yeah. But yeah, I guess I would say electric vehicles are overrated, but I'd still get it just because it's like cool to flex.
What would you get, Derek?
I get an electric car. If I had money, I'd probably get like an electric Porsche. That'd be pretty dope.
Ooh,
Best of both worlds.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
yeah.
But no, like I liked Teslas a lot when they were first coming out, but I don't really like Elon Musk. And also, I've heard a lot that like
Excuse
the
me?
Tesla's build quality is pretty bad. So I'm hoping that like with more companies doing electric cars, like there'll be some badass electric cars when I end up buying a car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But again,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm driving my Civic, and I'm gonna try to make it last as long as it can, get all the money out of that, and then probably the next car I get is like a Tesla, honestly, because they're so affordable now. Like literally,
Yeah.
people be working at like I don't want to say specifically, but like minimum wage jobs, and they're able to get a Tesla. It's so affordable. It's
In and
crazy.
out.
No. Okay, because I worked at In and Out, yes, but I mean, technically, like because what's the down payment? It's like
It's probably like less than $10,000.
oh, interesting. Okay, so it is possible.
It's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah. Well, another thing that's overrated that I was saying. This is definitely just me because I'm literally the only one that doesn't use it. I thought TikTok is overrated.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
These two.
I respectfully disagree.
Okay.
I think if you can keep TikTok out of your life, good for you, because it's very addictive. You waste a bunch of time. It's not gonna bring value to your life. You're fine. Live your life.
Yeah. What makes you say it's overrated though?
I will say, I think if you have the right feed, it could be worth it. But for me, like seeing some of the viral ones and seeing some of like the ones, that went same thing, viral, popular. Just seeing like I could tell like how fake it is, and like it's like a couple one, and they're like, oh, hey babe, if I were ugly, would you like whatever? And like it's so like he's like literally just brushing. He's like, oh, what? Oh yeah, yeah, and he's like, oh my god, why would you say that? Or he says something sweet, and it's like, or just like, hey babe, and he's like, what? And it's just like some of that stuff makes me cringe.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and so, but I guess
you know what else is funny is like some people like even our age, like Raylan, for example, like she'll even like forget that some things are fake. She'd be like, look at this, like what are the chances? Like, it's like, have you really analyzed the situation like surrounding this video? Like, I was like, this is definitely fake. Like, read the comments too. Like, they're saying it's fake, and she gets like, oh, dang it, it like ruins the moment for her and everything.
Me sending that Snoop Dogg video.
Oh yeah.
I think the thing with that is there's like that clip of Snoop Dogg streaming, and then people just put it on other stuff.
Yeah.
So Ben sent to TikTok.
Wait, what was he
like,
doing it again? I forgot.
He was like going off in Warzone, slide canceling, just like he was teasing these guys who were like dying. And I was like, yeah, sorry, Ben, I think that's a fake video.
Yeah. It is interesting. Yeah, some of the stuff that's like really manufactured and like very clearly like fake, but it's like you want it to be real because it's so like it'd be interesting if it was. But like there's so much stuff that like probably is fake and like they don't say, and it's like actually kind of funny. I mean,
that stuff annoys me too. But honestly, on TikTok, it's not really like Vine in the sense that like your For You page is like hella curated. Like
it's for you.
Like you get stuff that's popular, but it's stuff that you are interested, quote unquote. So you don't really get like I don't get like Dixie D'Amelio like popping up on my feed doing a TikTok dance. Like I get like weird shit.
Even weirder shit.
Like inside jokes and gamer stuff and shit like that. So luckily you don't have as much of that, but I agree. There's a bunch like that social media video popularity shit, like so much of it is fake, and I agree it's hella annoying when you're just like, okay, I get it, you're trying to be popular.
Yeah,
it's easy. It's so easy to get sucked in. I'm sucked in, and like I'll always say I'm addicted to TikTok. Like it's my most like used app on my phone. I could easily delete it, but we have to post this on TikTok, so I would say
I also spend a lot of time on TikTok, but I'll say that fucking every time I pull it up, there's like 6 videos being sent to me by Ben. I'm like, hey,
in the morning,
this dude's always grinding on TikTok.
In the morning, I wake up, I'm like brushing my teeth, watching TikToks. I'm like, oh, this is funny. I gotta send it to someone. And then Derek's the only one that watches my TikTok because Naurice doesn't watch my TikToks. So I just send Derek like a bunch of TikToks in the morning, some at, like a bunch at night, and then it's usually like
that's how Derek gets in the loop. He watches
Derek's feed is just what I send him,
dude. Because sometimes like I'll watch some TikTok videos before I watch what people sent me. And I'll be like, oh, I should send this to Ben. And then he's already sent it to me. Or like Ben sends it to me and then it pops up on my feed later. And I'm like, oh my God, like this is not okay.
Yeah. Speaking about social media though, like I think Snapchat, very overrated.
Sure.
I don't even know who uses it
used to be
anymore.
underrated. It used to be the goated app, and now it's like it's literally the same thing.
I have Snapchat. I haven't used it in probably years.
Yeah. Because like now, like, I remember in high school, everyone sent like snap streaks. Oh, like we had set up a streak together.
Fun.
Yeah. Bro, it got bad.
Well,
it got bad when I would break a streak. I would break a streak, but then I would like there's like this hack thing to like get your streak back, and I would do that to get my streak back.
Really?
Yeah, it was like you like report it to Snapchat. Wait, what? It says like my Snap streak, like it's like something went wrong with it, and they give it to you back because they don't care. They want you to stay on the app. So
what? I didn't know.
Yeah, that was when I was really bad for Snapchat. But now when I think about I'm gonna post this on my story, like I always think Instagram or Snapchat, and
I definitely go Instagram.
Why would I ever? Now I think it's like, why would I ever do Snapchat anymore?
Yeah. Well, some people think that way too. Still, like, if I'm gonna post on my Instagram story, I have to post on my Snapchat story.
I don't even know.
Oh, people used to do both.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Unless you're like a celebrity, I feel like there's literally no reason to post on both.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't even use it anymore. You guys don't use it, right?
No.
Barely.
I like using Snapchat better for like a story I want to show off that I think is funny, but like I don't want like everybody on my Instagram. Instagram's more like professional. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Snapchat, it is.
Snapchat I treat more like a
It's
close
like
friends.
personal,
Yeah,
yeah,
Snapchat I treat like a close friends like thing. And because Instagram, I like how the aesthetics look with the story too. You make it artsy and stuff like that. Snapchat's like very.
Snapchat's like personal.
You could just do a close friends Instagram story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying, like,
that's what I've done. Yeah, that's what I've done
like,
because
Instagram, like, made
not
so
everyone have
many,
one.
like,
Yeah.
UI changes, like when they added stories and then the close friends thing. I was like, Snapchat's
Why
dead.
use Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Snapchat's dead.
But Snapchat used to be so good in terms of like when you have a conversation with someone with the picture.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I mean, you could take a picture of this. And have
that was a good
It
idea.
was
Take a
fun.
selfie.
Yeah.
Look cute for all
Because
the
that's what made
look
it a
cute
big
and like
thing before the streaks. Like Snapchat was huge before streaks. I still remember. when they
I used to think it was
implemented
stupid, and then I was like, this is actually like a really cool idea, and it's like
Yeah,
weird because it's like a take a picture.
that keeps people on the app too.
I low-key think that Snapchat is like a better way to like flirt / start talking to someone than just like texting.
for sure.
'Cause
Nobody's
you can
sending-
make jokes, you can be sending weird shit,
Yeah.
and you are like keeping up and going. I feel like you're seeing each other's face. Like I do think it's better, but also it's dead now. So
Yeah, it's dead.
That's
No one uses
not
it
gonna
anymore.
happen.
But no one gets to like. I mean, I don't know if kids nowadays are using it still, but like it's so dead. Like, like
No, they still are.
oh,
People still
Kids
are.
use
Younger,
Snapchat?
like, yeah, upcoming generations. Yeah,
I guess nowadays
it's
for
dying
us.
though. It definitely is dying. I think.
They still do
Oh,
like
yeah.
the streak things though. It's crazy.
Dude, I literally had like so many streaks in high school, and like I only have 2 left, and I still do it. Now I'm like, I should end it, but
Yeah.
I literally just send a picture of like I'm like, oh man, it's 3. I forgot. Take a picture of like the wall. It's so pointless. And I get streaks too that are literally just like black, and it's like it's so pointless. But you still do. I don't know why. I just do
Does
it anyways.
our friend still use Snapchat?
Not.
Sai?
Sai does.
He does
He
still.
barely uses it.
I see people. I mean,
he
I
would
still
send
I
catch
know
up.
he sends like the
streaks
streaks. Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't use it like every day anymore. He just randomly
Okay,
like it's
good.
like
Sends a streak on a
yeah.
red
I think it's still useful in the sense of like, oh, something funny, I'm gonna send it to people, like do
Mhm.
this because it's like a picture. I don't want to
Yeah.
text. So like it has its purpose still, but it's definitely never gonna go back to like its prime when it had like the 3 best friends. And showed
Yeah,
it
the
to-
best friends.
That was
The
that was
fire, the fire.
Yeah, when they had the top 3 best friends,
Yes,
and like
you get
you
the
see,
little-
the
you see
little
some-
100.
yeah, you see someone with
Yeah.
like a second number 2 best friend, and it's like someone you didn't expect. You're like, oh,
Well, remember
whoa.
they got
why are
rid
they
of
snapping
that.
them?
Yeah,
Remember they got rid of that.
Yeah, they did.
because it caused drama.
It caused
But it was
drama,
But
yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, because you see like, oh wow, why are they number 3?
Yeah,
Are
like,
they
oh,
talking
that's
about-
who they're talking to.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was good. That
That's
was
when you
good.
just
I
stop-
missed that.
That's when you stop shooting your shot.
Yeah.
Are they the first app to like implement like the red receipt or whatever? I can't remember.
I remember they did the screenshot thing.
Yeah,
Like the screenshot
yeah.
thing. And then,
Or
yeah.
the screen
Well, I'm really
record, yeah.
confused now on like apps, like which ones have
Yeah.
seen
Let's,
or like
Why don't we make that clear?
screenshot
We'll
stuff.
make that clear right now, just so if anyone's has to do that the same thing, we'll make it clear with you. Snapchat stories, screen recordings when you screen record it, when you snap or screenshot it, Snapchat everything stories and anything you send gets notifies the other person.
Oh yeah.
Instagram, nothing notifies the other
Yeah.
person at all.
You only
can
see
screen-
like
yeah.
seeing red receipt. That's it.
Yeah,
But they do send like if you have like a business profile, like
Mhm.
you change your profile to business one and you screenshot it, they will have stats like, oh, this many people sent
Oh, the
your
inside.
story,
Oh,
this many
yeah,
people
yeah,
screenshot
sent,
your
yeah.
story,
Yeah.
but they won't say who did it.
Mhm.
So do what you will with that information. But Instagram, you're safe. Snapchat, don't do anything unless you want to be notified.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of how it works. But yeah, I mean, it sucks because Snapchat is pretty cool, but like it's literally it's so pointless compared to what Instagram's doing. Instagram took over.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah, pour one out for
Real.
Snapchat.
Yeah.
But here's another thing that's underrated that we're talking about: supplantation.
So
Is that like
So
fire?
good.
Is that like a Cali
So
thing though, or
good.
is it like
Fire.
SoCal thing?
I don't even
Has to
know.
be
I think it's like
SoCal.
I think
Is it
supplantation is
SoCal?
just SoCal. But-
yeah,
Mhm.
Okay, if you don't know, supplantation's it's a buffet, but they have soup, pizza, and salad and pasta.
dessert, muffins.
Oh, it was like the most limited selection of food in a buffet ever.
it was so
So
good.
good, so good, so underrated.
good.
Derek's holding back like holding
The
back punches right
salad,
now.
the dressing
Mhm.
on the Caesar
You
salad.
get good deals with that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll share my opinion really quick. Supplantation is very bad. Had to go there on many occasions. Pizza, mid. Soup, bad.
It's called supplantation for a reason.
Yeah,
That
and they
clam
couldn't
chowder's
pull off the soup. Mac and cheese, bad. The muffins, decent. They had soft serve ice cream that was no better than the worst soft serve ice cream you've ever had. Soda, usually bad.
But when they had the ices though, when they used to have ices,
The ices kind of lit.
I will say of the things that I did not like, there was definitely mac and cheese
It was bad.
and the soup.
What?
I did
Oh,
soup
no.
plantation.
Clam chowder,
No
clam
shot.
chowder, clam chowder.
Clam chowder was fire.
Oh yeah, the
Everything else,
chicken noodle
though?
soup.
The soups were
But like that's like I had to eat that just because
didn't have good flavor. A lot of the time they were overly salty. The pizza was just a breadstick,
Are
a
you
bad
serious?
breadstick with some cheese and sauce on it.
You didn't like the
It was
pizza?
very, it was very
That the best
nostalgic
part.
though.
Yeah, that was the best part
The white-
because
the white
everything else was
pizza?
bad.
Oh my god, the muffins were
Uh,
the
as-
best.
That's just me.
I think it was cool. I liked it, but then again, I'm not a guy that needs high class. I just think it's cool that there's a bounty full of soup and pizza, and you could put some stuff on it. I thought that was cool. Maybe the quality wasn't the best, but it doesn't take a lot to impress me, so I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not very picky.
That's
Either.
why I like hometown buffet.
I will say in my
hometown
defense
buffet.
that supplantation's out of business now. So
Well, that was because of the pandemic, Derek.
Pandemic,
It was that
yeah.
pandemic. Nobody could.
you're
go to
right. That was
buffets.
insensitive of me. I apologize.
Exactly.
The owner's like, "Dang, how dare you put out just COVID, man." You know what? Else is oh wait, I was literally just gonna say it. Oh man, come back to me. I was literally gonna say something. Oh, what was I gonna
I think have you been to like those Asian buffets though?
I've
Some of
been
them-
with you, Ben.
Oh yeah, exactly. Some of them underrated, just because like you can get so much stuff there, and the food's definitely mid, but it's like
Sometimes
Oh,
it's
the
a-
food
How
there
much
is
is it?
pretty mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like their version of mac and cheese is or their pizza.
I agree. Like certain places, the buffet, like the food's kind of mid, bad. But if
Hey,
you
but
find
sometimes
if you
I'm
find
some-
a decent one, it's fun.
yeah. Sometimes I go for the mid food. I'm just craving the mid food.
No, I'm not on board with that.
I think at every like buffet place, there's like one thing that's like really good.
Mhm.
So that's
Oh, they
I get it. Yeah, that's what I'm
that
yeah.
leaves a pressure on you. Yeah. I was gonna say some food places. I think Taco Bell is underrated. I think
I
Taco.
don't know how I feel
I
about that.
agree.
And I think
This-
people
I was gonna say the people that hate on Taco Bell,
they're weak.
they're weak. They're just trying to be cool.
Yeah, because Timothy Delgado would say it too, so I don't want he would be like, dude, if you get like the if you get the shits after Taco Bell, you're weak. Literally, like it's just like it's not like a factory thing where just like you eat it and then you're out goes and you get stomach aches. Like no, you're just saying like, oh my god, you know like,
Yeah.
it's not that.
It's
I will say I ate Taco Bell for like 2 years straight. Like
high school?
after freshman and JV basketball, we had a Taco Bell right next to our high school. So every day after practice or before practice, we walked 20 feet over to Taco Bell and ate there like every day. And so I couldn't eat it again for like 2 years after that. But then I hopped back on. Like you can crave Taco Bell when you're not craving Mexican food. And we have a bunch of like quality Mexican food.
mm-hmm.
And you can crave specifically Taco Bell because it's different. It has its own thing. It has the Baja Blast. It has all the different food items that all taste the same. That is sometimes pretty good. And yeah, I think it's underrated.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god,
JJ
it's
has
so.
something to say. I can tell.
I don't know, man. Like,
Oh my god!
like usually, like if I
Just
say
waiting.
that, I was like, if I'm gonna go for Mexican food, I'm gonna go to like Cotijan, you know.
Yeah,
But there was
yeah.
like one time in the year where like I'm just like, I gotta get Taco Bell. One time in the year,
Taco
though.
Bell is not
Only
in the
one time in
Mexican
the year.
food niche.
It's
It is
like
in the
its
fast
own
food
thing.
niche.
Yeah, yeah. McDonald's.
When you're
Fast
craving
food
Mexican,
niche.
you don't say like, "All right, I'm craving Mexican. Let's go Taco Bell." Like you don't say that.
Oh,
That's
you
not-
get
that doesn't
canceled
go-
for that.
There's
That
definitely
goes-
people in like the Midwest or
Oh.
like
Oh.
other parts of the country who
okay.
would be like,
Oh,
I
you
want
just-
Mexican. Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Hey, if you do that, get
They
cultured.
don't have the access.
If
They
you
don't-
say
don't-
that
they
in
don't know what
SoCal,
Mexican
that
food
doesn't
is.
go. That's not in the same sense in SoCal. That's-
It's like when you go to McDonald's for like, you know,
Yeah,
it's the
but
McDonald's
top-
of Mexican food.
Also, I'd say Chipotle is not the same.
It's
like,
not.
I
No,
could
no,
crave
no.
Chipotle
Oh, yeah.
and not
No.
the same as like
Mexican.
Mexican.
what
food.
even is Chipotle?
It's Mexican.
It's Mexican.
I know,
But
but
it's
it's,
not
like,
really
they
it's
say
like
it's Mexican.
healthy. It's like
It's. I would say it's like a healthy dining.
Yeah.
kind of
It's healthy
thing.
because you can
It's
just get
Mexican
rice
style.
and
I feel it's
meat.
Mexican
And
style, not really
Mexican
Mexican
style.
food.
It just has
Yeah.
tortillas.
But I will give also Taco Bell credit because it's one of the few places that have continued to stay cheap.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so
yeah.
cheap.
Like McDonald's is not cheap anymore. It's not cheap. Like a McChicken used to be $1 flat. Now it's like $1.50.
Well,
McSpicy
Muffin,
McChicken's almost
yeah.
$2.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not. And I would say McDonald's used to be underrated, but now that the prices are not cheap anymore, like dude, a meal comes out to like the same as like if I go to
you gotta
In-N-Out.
get the deal.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the deal.
gotta be.
McDonald's app underrated. I will
It's so
die
good.
on a
Yes,
hill.
so
Yeah,
good.
McDonald's
you have
app
to
is
have it.
the best app out there. There's
like for food.
Can
it's literally the best.
can the largest, richest food chain of all time be underrated?
You'll be surprised by how many people are on this app right now. Like there's so many deals. You're gonna find one.
There's
at
always
least.
something for free too.
Yeah,
It's
always
like free
something that you're gonna
fries.
find. Okay,
Can't
I'll
you
just pay
redo a deal every
No.
like 3
No,
hours?
every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes.
Is it
yes.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Yeah. And the thing is, not only do you get free, but you get points, and then they give you free stuff. Like I always have like enough points to get like a free like large frap or a large like big. I don't get the Big Mac, but like if I wanted to, I could. But like it's like they give you points for that stuff. So like no matter what you're being used, you're gonna use it for something, and then you can use it for a free thing.
Yeah,
It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, but McDonald's itself, I would say.
Have you seen like the other apps for food?
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
in the Box.
I have
and,
like every.
Wendy's.
Oh, Jack in the Box is pretty good for the apps, but you can only do like online order. So like sometimes like I'm craving Jack in the Box, I'll pull up to the Jack in the Box, I'll wait in the parking lot, order mobile order
Yeah.
this, and then I'll just go to the drive-thru and be like, I just mobile ordered like 5 seconds ago, just for the deal.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, I have a bunch of food apps on my phone. Gotta save
Okay,
money.
so you know. So
I
what-
have like no food apps.
None.
I don't.
No way.
Derek, if
You
you're gonna
save
you
so
know
much
what,
money.
you save so much money.
I've probably saved like at least like
Oh,
over
McDonald's for
$100,
sure,
over
yeah.
$200 in
Yeah.
McDonald's the past year. I'm not joking.
Yeah, if we go to a food place, I gotta find the app for that.
See now, if In-N-Out came out with a food app, it'd be game over. I
They would
think.
never.
If they had like a reward system,
People are gonna go there
oh my
anyway.
God.
App or no app?
A reward system.
Yeah, just like McDonald's. Honestly, that's like one of the best things about
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
The rewards?
no, the rewards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you have so many points you get
Getting
just
your
from
money
using
back.
like you're like I'm gonna use the coupon anyway. Oh, I get points for it. Cool. It's like, dude. What else is food places? Oh, Little Caesars used to be like rightly slandered. I think it's.
I think it's like
Overrated?
I think it's like in the middle.
Oh, under.
Under.
It's in the
underrated.
middle for me now.
Oh, they got $6 pizzas
But
now
Derek
instead of $5.
Derek does get more Little Caesars than us, so I think he
I ate Little Caesars today,
Oh,
and not by choice.
Sponsor us.
My my dad and I guess my mom too really like it, so
It's good. It's good,
Pretty
they
good.
bring it
yeah.
home and like obviously like I'm gonna eat what's in the house,
bro. Honestly,
but I get sick of it.
Yeah.
It's
What's
I was
your
gonna say like when you get Little Caesars fresh, it doesn't taste any different than
So
any other
good.
fast
Yeah.
like pizza chain.
Little Caesars hot and ready is or what is it, hot and ready when they're like always in the oven?
Yeah, yeah.
it's usually just ready.
It's definitely not hot. It's definitely not good. Might not even be ready.
Sometimes it's not ready.
But when you get a delivery on the way, it's pretty good. Like we had it for the Super Bowl, and I was like, this is hitting different. I'm like, did they do something? I was like, is it because it's not $5 anymore? I was like, it's pretty good.
What were you gonna say, JD?
I'm gonna say like, what's your guys' favorite pizza place?
Oh, mine's Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza
Okay.
Hut is so good.
I think I'm a Papa John's guy.
Papa John's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Their breadsticks are good.
Pizza Hut's
their
very
crust is very
greasy.
good.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
Domino's? The
Domino's?
garlic
You're
crust? The garlic crust?
Never really been a Domino's guy.
Yeah,
But the
Domino's.
the medium for $8.99? No,
Pretty
three
good
toppings.
deal.
Three
You know what I
toppings.
like from Domino's is the like the little like bread, like the cheesy bread.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I was
So
actually
good.
gonna say I always used to put Domino's at like the bottom of my list. I think I like Domino's better than Pizza Hut.
I agree.
I think for
I
me,
think the seasoning they put on it is pretty good.
the garlic crust.
They just have
On
like
Domino's?
a seasoning on their original crust.
Slander.
Well, now it's just-
Domino's has cool crust now, so
Yeah.
that elevates it.
I like pizza just because it like warms up good the next
Talking about
day.
Pizza Hut?
Yeah, like I
Oh,
like
okay.
pizza because I think of all like the pizza places, it warms up the best like the next day.
I think my
Yeah.
parents also ruined Pizza Hut for me because whenever we get Pizza Hut, they always got thin crust.
So
And it's
good.
It's like it's like
You don't like thin crust?
it's like eating a cracker.
It's good. It's good. It's good. I always get thin crust pepperoni.
I think that's pretty good.
It's
When you go to like,
solid.
when
It's
you go,
solid.
have you been to Blaze
The
Pizza?
pizza itself is good on a thin crust, but then you get to the I like good crust.
You like
so when I get
pan.
to the crust on the thin crust, it's like eating a cracker, and it's
I
like
don't even.
ugh.
Yeah, the crust is
I like crust.
for me.
I will say hands down best pizza, Costco.
I just had Costco pizza today.
Not
I just
anymore.
had it.
Bangford's
What?
buck though. Bangford's buck, yes.
Yes,
Bangford's buck.
It's
Yes,
literally
yes.
was it $1?
It's $1.99
All
or dollar.
time.
No, less than $1.99. I think like dollar. No, it is $1.99.
Yeah,
A Costco slice?
For a
Yeah, Costco
giant
slice, $2.
It's
It's
such
huge.
a good deal. Yeah,
I just had it today.
It's very greasy now,
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
soggy.
It's
Greasier
always
the
been
better.
greasy.
I don't think it's that
Greasier the
good,
better.
but it's Bangford's buck, and it's not bad.
like
Yeah,
I would definitely be
Yeah, yeah.
excited to eat it, but
Costco
it's
food.
not like
Costco
Underrated.
food
Yeah,
underrated.
If I'm bringing it to a potluck and I'm not trying to spend a lot of money, I'll bring Costco pizza because I'll feed the party and I'll save money. But if I'm trying to press, I would not bring Costco pizza. You know,
I need to go to Costco.
you give someone
more.
Domino's, they eat for a day.
Yeah.
You give someone Costco pizza, they eat for a lifetime.
yeah, exactly.
Hot dogs are like 50 cents there.
Oh, the hot dogs.
It's
and
a
can
dollar
you get
with
a drink
a
with
dollar
it?
with a soda,
It's so
Crazy.
good.
and the hot dog is good.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
I like the hot dog.
Chicken
big.
bake.
The churros, though?
Chicken
Hey, the
Chicken,
churros not
chicken
good.
bake. They changed it. They
What's the
changed
thing?
it.
The mocha freeze? That
Yeah.
thing's good. I
Sounds
just
good,
got onto
yeah.
that.
They my dad got that today,
It's good.
but
God, we need to go to Costco more.
Why didn't you
Bro,
invite me to
Cos-
Costco?
Yeah. What the heck?
I went after
What the
church.
fuck? Okay, it's because we don't. Because I'm not a godly man. I don't get to go to Costco.
Exactly. Well, yeah, what's it called? Costco's kind of like inconvenient. You gotta go out of Mira
Pretty
Mesa
far, yeah.
to go to
Yeah.
Costco.
Well, that's right next to me.
Dude, if we,
Yeah, it's next to you.
if we had a Costco in Mira Mesa, I feel like that would be insane.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I would want that. It'd be so busy.
I
Can you
have
imagine the
shit.
traffic?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Where would they
true.
put it? Soup plantation?
if they had the Home Depot instead, if the Home Depot was not a Home Depot and it was a Costco,
I feel like you'd put it at like the bottom of Black Mountain or something.
Of Black Mountain?
I think so.
Where? In
I don't know.
It would have to be in that area, though,
Yeah.
like the kind of northern
I wish I had a
part of
Costco.
Mira Mesa.
True.
It'd have to
What-
be in that area.
like I was thinking about like we have a lot of things here in Mira Mesa.
We have
Now
so
we're getting
much.
so many food places. Like what don't we have? Like what do we still need here?
A water burger.
I feel like there.
Krispy Kreme.
Whataburger. Is that East Coast
Krispy
food?
Kreme.
Or no?
I think that's actually
Wait,
a
we
good
have one
suggestion.
in literally like
Where?
in Carmel Mountain.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
thank you,
we have a
thank you.
Costco there too.
That's
But it's
far.
not in
trying to go
Mira
to
Mesa.
Krispy Kreme
If I
every
want
day.
food, I'm not driving to Carmel Mountain.
Well, Krispy Kreme is not like I literally only get Krispy Kreme on
If
like
it
the
was
free
in Mira
donut
Mesa,
day.
it could be a daily thing.
We have a Dunkin' Donuts now.
I do not eat
Yeah,
donuts.
whatever.
Dude, their donuts. They should be just called Dunkin' Coffee. 'Cause their donuts are
No,
not
it's
Dunkin'.
literally called Dunkin' now.
Yeah,
I got coffee at Dunkin' and I didn't even like it.
Yeah, it's not that good.
We don't
Why
have
do we have a
a-
Dunkin'?
I don't even go there.
You're the one who said we have.
I'm not a
Dunkin'.
donuts type of man.
Are you Krispy
Everyone's a
Kreme?
donut
Huh?
man.
Are you about Krispy Kreme though? You don't
Yeah,
like
Krispy
donuts?
Kreme's good.
Have you been to
Krispy
like
Kreme, you
a
don't like
legit
a donut.
donut place?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't we
I've been
have
to.
a-
Like
I went to.
Sidecar?
I went to. What's it called? Where
Don't we
in-
have a donut place right next to Little Caesars that's good?
There's some.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
some.
yeah,
There's some good
yeah.
mom and
I haven't
pop
been there yet.
donut
Yeah.
shops
There's a
shops
couple
that you
donuts
should.
there.
There's,
that we should hit up.
There's
Yeah,
the
support small businesses, not
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
If
one
you're a
next
small
to,
business, need a website. Hit me up.
The fish market too.
Seafood City?
Like Bidlock.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
over there.
Donut. Yeah, yeah. There's a good
Asian
donut place there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real
Asian
good.
donuts.
Well, it's like an Asian donut.
There's
it's-
have you heard of like Voodoo
Okay.
Donuts? Have you heard of Voodoo Donuts? It's like
Yeah.
there's one in like
Yeah.
I went to one in like Oregon. It was pretty good, pretty expensive though.
Yeah.
It's just because it's like hyped up because of like
Have you
it's
been
different designs and stuff like that.
to Sidecar?
No.
Like Delmar?
Oh yeah,
One
I
Paseo
have,
or whatever?
I have
I've
something
been-
that's overrated.
I've,
Oh,
I've
good,
eaten
good,
there
good.
before. Or I've gotten food brought to me from there before.
It's good.
Okay, overrated. Mochi donuts are not better than regular donuts.
I haven't had one yet.
I
haven't had them enough yet, but they are pretty good. They are pretty good.
I
good.
can't comment.
Not better than a regular donut.
I had a mochi one. Did I like
Mochi?
it?
You don't remember
Bro,
it?
It's
Not
I don't know.
not
May-
memorable.
Maybe it's because they're like
Yeah,
more
I liked it that
expensive.
much, right?
Like it's definitely like
It's more
More expensive.
for less donut.
yeah.
It's
for
cool
less.
that it's like
Oh, you gotta
chewy.
like take off a ball of it and eat
Ooh,
it.
and it's like chewy. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice, but like a regular donut, bigger, cheaper, tastes the same or better.
It's pretty good though.
You don't even like donuts.
No, okay. Well, I just said I do like donuts. I'm just not gonna eat a donut every day. You know what I mean?
You don't have to eat every day.
Yeah, I'm not a policeman. I don't
You
eat the
don't
donuts every
eat
day.
canes every day, but we have a canes in Mary Mesa, so what's the problem?
Canes.
Fire.
It's
become
where it is. It's
But I
where it
can't
is.
have it
It's
too much.
become
Where it is.
underrated for me. It's become underrated because everyone
Okay.
hates on it too much that it's underrated now to me because I still love it.
Who hates
Because
on
we have a days
canes?
now.
No,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that hate on canes.
You'll find people.
People that hate on canes are just doing it for the hype.
Yeah, a lot of things. A
I hate
lot
on
of things.
Canes. Canes is good. I just can't have it as much as I
Oh,
used
you know
to.
who does that? Naurice.
Naurice.
hates on stuff for that just to be controversial.
Yeah.
Here's a
Naurice
controversial
Minor.
opinion. Naurice
Wait,
hates on
Naurice
stuff.
hates canes?
Yeah,
He hates
But
canes. He
Naurice
hates
is a
Dave's.
super
He does,
picky
yeah.
eater, so
No,
canes
but
is like the most plain food.
But he hates on stuff just to be
Yeah.
controversial. I will say that. about Naurice. I'm sorry. He's definitely gonna hate me saying that. He's gonna get so mad. But like, that's
we can
my
say-
opinion.
We can
It's
say
just-
that because we're
On
Naurice's
Tuesday, he's gonna get us a text message saying like, "That is not true, guys."
Yeah, he's gonna get so
Um,
mad. But like,
friends.
yeah.
Naurice, he lives in Northridge, and in Northridge they have this like Hawaiian like chicken place,
Hawaiian
right? Which is
chicken.
like,
Did you-
what is it called?
He said it's really good. Have you eaten it? I
Hey,
haven't tried it.
when
I
me
said
and
it was
Joseph
really
went up,
good?
wait,
No,
I'll
Naurice
probably
said
say
it was
too.
really good.
Sabrina, me, Joseph, and Sabrina went up there to watch a Chargers game, and then we hung out with Naurice. We ate like the Hawaiian chicken.
He said this place is better than Dave's
Yeah.
and Cane's and everything else.
Exactly. He hyped it up. He's like, "Yeah, man, this is like the best." Like, it's like Cane's is nothing. Like Dave's also not even spicy at all.
Joe, how was it?
I mean,
what'd
Sabrina,
you rate it?
Sabrina
What'd you
and I
rate it?
had a talk after. It's like, okay, let's just say this: when Naurice gave it us for eating, we're like, "Oh yeah, that's really good, really
gonna hate
good."
us.
And then we were driving home. We're just like, "Was it just me, or was it kind of like not that good?" And Sabrina was like, "Yeah." Sabrina was like, "It was really dry." I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't that." And like the concept, it was like on a Hawaiian.
It was
bread,
on Hawaiian
right?
bread. Oh, on like yeah.
It was-
like, they like,
So it's like fried chicken on Hawaiian bread.
Yeah.
It just
The
wasn't that
Hawaiian-
good.
Was there sauce or toppings or anything?
There was sauce. There was
Yeah.
sauce. There was sauce.
they just like slather it though. It's like
The sauce wasn't even. The sauce was all right.
You know what was underrated? Your mom's sandwiches.
Wait,
I thought that was going to be a really annoying joke.
No,
But-
do you remember those?
Yeah.
wait. Oh, with
On
the
Hawaiian
bread.
bread.
Yeah,
So
I remember when
good.
Derek always had
Derek's
Hawaiian
always
bread.
eat
I
Hawaiian
put my
bread,
mom on that.
Here's the thing, though. I ate those every day at school for like 10 years. So for the second half of those 10 years, I would trade them away to other people
I really
for
like them.
for like school lunch items
Spam musubi.
because I was so tired of it. But my mom is such a queen for making those. And they were good. I just got very tired of it.
Yeah.
So good.
My dad would always make me a chicken sandwich. Like
But you always had the,
Like the chicken patty?
No, you always had the thing from
I always
Costco.
had chicken
The
bake.
chicken
I always
bake.
had chicken bake. I never got tired of the chicken bake.
lived on it.
Underrated. but my dad would always make a chicken sandwich, and it was good. Sometimes it got like not that. I mean, it was just plain.
It's just
Yeah.
And then I would bring like I had to bring like ketchup and mayo like to along with it just to spice it up.
Spicy.
But yeah, I got kind of plain. I feel you. I feel you on that.
I can't
It was
eat the
good.
same thing like every day.
Mhm.
Just me, maybe.
Yeah, but on the just to close out, Naurice, it's your Hawaiian chicken place.
It was good.
It was
just
good.
wasn't, like-
It's just I think you
It's not
hyped it up
better
way
than
too
this.
much. Hyped it up way too much.
I haven't tried it yet, so don't be mad at me.
We can talk about it another time, Naurice.
It's not better than Dave's.
Dave's is pretty good.
Dave's is king. Dave's is king. That's all I'll say. You know what I think is really good? Fake Chinese food, like Panda Express or any like
Panda Express.
Pick up steaks type stuff.
Yeah.
I love that.
Pick up steaks.
Pretty good.
I love it.
Mhm.
Orange chicken, Panda?
Honey walnut
Yeah,
shrimp.
honey. Oh my god!
I'll pay extra for that every single time. I don't care. I think that's great.
Look at Derek.
No.
I'd rather have real Chinese food.
Okay, but the people that hate on it to be like Naurice, Naurice actually likes Panda. So.
There was a while where I hated on Panda. Wow, all of this stuff is because of my parents. I have trauma with food. My dad went on a spree of eating Panda like every day for like a year. And he's like, okay, what do you want from Panda? And I'm like, I don't want Panda. Please don't do this to me.
It's not even what do you want to eat.
But
what do you want from Panda?
I reconnected with Panda at college when I would be eating at the student union, and there'd be like a line of like 20 people. So the food was always fresh, and Panda hit at college. And so like, yeah, Panda's good, but there's things I'd rather have.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, just in general, I don't like people that hate on, like, expressively hate on things. Wait, that's us. The people that hate the things that I don't like or that I like. You know what I mean?
Who you
Taco Bell?
You don't like people who don't like the things that you like?
Yeah.
That's pretty generic. I think that's how everyone works.
The people that don't like what you. So you just don't like people that don't like what you like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, what an insightful statement, Ben.
I was waiting for the. I was like, okay, controversial. No, not controversial. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't know what to say.
Let's find out what Ben likes. And then say
And then
And start
shit
hating
on
on
that.
it. No, we're doing this. We're doing the same exact thing. I'm
So
being a
when I
hypocrite.
said I didn't like soup plantation, how'd that make you feel?
I'm very angry, Derek. You heard my emotions when I heard the passion that I had for supplementation.
I've gone to soup plantation with Ben's family, and that was a magical time.
Yeah.
But
So you never liked it on like the school trips?
no.
What?
Like, it's food, and like I'll be like, okay, and I'll make the most of it. But like, nah, I didn't like it.
I would definitely choose soup plantation over a lot of things every week.
Over Hometown Buffet?
Oh, for sure.
Nah.
How is that
Hometown
place
Buffet
open?
Hometown was
Is Hometown
Was
even
good.
open?
I liked Hometown.
I liked
Okay.
it. I liked it before they changed.
They had like
options.
they had like every single like what's it called country food or whatever like that, and it was all like
And
the
most of the
fake
stuff
type.
was decent.
Yeah, it was good.
No,
It was
I'm
good.
thinking of Mimi's Cafe. My bad.
Mimi's is
Hometown was
trash.
pretty good.
Hometown is pretty good.
Oh, Mimi's Cafe.
Yeah, I was thinking of Mimi's. How was Mimi's open?
There's a certain demographic that only goes to Mimi's
Tough.
Cafe.
Yeah, that was not.
People got too much time on their hands.
Definitely bad.
Is there even another Mimi's anywhere? I don't
You know
even
what?
know.
I wonder how
On
it's
the
still
border?
open. On the border.
On the
How
board.
is it open?
Hey, yo, I just went to On the Board.
I had never
They're
eaten
so
there
expensive.
until like 2 years ago.
They're so expensive.
It is expensive. It's like it's in the tier
It's-
of like Chili's and Applebee's.
In
type
Mira
of-
Mesa, our On the Border is in like a prime location.
Yeah.
And it's been open my entire life.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
I ate there once.
I've been there twice.
I've been there.
How
I've been
is it
there, like,
open?
Yeah, twice too, like a few times.
Who eats there?
My family.
Yeah, your family be going to
The niche spot.
the gentrified. Your family be
Wait, like
going,
what?
"Oh,
Like what? What other
The Red
other-
Lobsters, the
Red
Chili's, the On the Border.
They live in the American dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved here for a reason. It's to eat the Red Lobster. It's to eat the Applebee's, the Chili's out there.
You know what I miss is a El Torito.
El Torito's good.
Where's that?
Oh yeah,
Not
it
gonna
was
lie.
where
Where,
Canes was, right?
yeah.
Or no.
It is where Canes was.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh.
Yep,
It's
yep.
been so long. It's because before that was the
No.
Rockin' Baja Fish Place or whatever.
Oh, the
It
Rockin'?
was where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
it
That's
was.
right.
It was.
I've never
They
been there.
completely changed the space.
I've never been
Didn't
there.
you work there?
No. El Torito? No, I have family
where'd
there.
you worked somewhere. Where'd you
Teal
work?
Leo's, but that's a
Teal
long time
Leo's.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
That was fire.
I never ate at Rockin' Baja Lobster
No,
when that was open.
That's why they
No.
closed
Well,
that.
I don't think anyone really went there.
Yeah.
actually
I
driving.
think IHOP's underrated. I don't go there as much though, but when I do go there, I'm never disappointed. It's really good to me.
It's kind of expensive now, and the food's really
Well,
not.
when I go there,
It's not even mid. It's
money.
just like it's terrible.
If
I
we
think,
had
I think
like
Denny's is better.
like a
Really?
small
Yeah.
business brunch spot, that'd be pretty dope.
Wait, what?
Like an
Like
actual
a meeting?
brunch place that
Serena Valley.
like
Broken yoke.
Oh, you go to like
that had
Snooze.
like good pancakes.
Yeah.
Like
Snooze.
good
Snooze is
breakfast.
good.
Sure.
Breakfast
Apparently
Republic.
there's like
it's good.
places in Serena Valley.
Cap.
No, like serious.
We went to
I
the
didn't even know.
Swami's Cafe.
So I feel like Swami's was good,
Yeah,
wasn't
Swami's
it?
good. Swami's good.
That was back
I haven't
when
been
we
there
never mind.
Bro, what?
When we had a certain friend group.
Oh.
Oh,
That-
loose.
Joe, what was your underrated thing?
Oh yeah. Ross and Marshall's underrated.
Oh.
Dude, they may as well call Marshall's drip for less. You know what I mean? that is or is that? Oh, sorry, Ross is Ross.
That's Ross.
Ross drip for less.
What do we have still?
Fire
Do we have
gas.
any
We
of
have a
those?
Ross.
TJ Maxx in that circle too?
It's still in the same
Yeah,
spot.
but
like
like
the
you
same
don't really
thing,
talk
no?
about DJ Maxx.
And we
Oh
have
yeah,
Marshalls.
yeah,
We
yeah.
have
We don't have
Marshalls,
one.
too.
We don't have one in
Yeah.
Carmel Mountain.
Still Marshalls.
Yeah, but Marshalls they
Marshalls are still
got
there.
nice things and like they're fairly priced. You know, they got like some cool like I mean, they're branching out to like the anime, like they're doing like Naruto stuff now, and, like you know, 100x merch.
Joe,
I
That's
think
how you
Marshalls is probably better than Ross.
No, yeah. There's a tier list. Ross,
Ross
is
is
like
cheaper.
Ross is definitely like
yeah.
cheaper, and then it goes like Marshalls, and then it's probably like TJ Maxx.
Ross has always been kind of musty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will
That's
say
like-
you'll find nicer stuff at Marshalls, but you can find some gems
There's
at
a,
Ross.
There's a reason why they have like the security guards at Ross.
Wait. Oh.
What reason?
Oh.
Huh?
What are we insinuating?
I don't-
I don't know.
It's in the middle of Mara Mesa.
Yeah, but they always have security guards there.
It's true.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's got to be a reason though.
No,
I was literally
Wait,
asking
but
like,
why does the cheapest clothing store so worried about their stuff getting stolen?
because if they lose their stuff, then that's like they have barely have any margins. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Business.
Business.
Sorry, business. Entrepreneurship, you know.
You're like, yeah, Sephora
Marshalls-
sells one piece of makeup. They're good for the month.
No, yeah, I remember like before college, I would always like
Steal
I would
from
always-
Ross.
no. But yeah, Marshalls always a vibe. I would always go
dude.
there.
Oh, you
but
go
then
to-
after college,
Oh, right.
but then after college, I started going to the mall.
Oh.
started realizing there's real
Okay.
other clothes out there.
You know, hey, well, I mean, when you go to Marshall's, like you go hit up the shoes, you go check out the shoes. Like, all right, let me see what shoes they got this time. All right, nothing.
Hey,
Usually they don't have good shoes.
I
Usually
got-
they don't.
I got Timberlands at Marshalls, my black ones,
Yeah,
and they were like $60 to $80, somewhere in that range.
and Marshall's always has like the Calvin Klein, like sometimes even Guess. Like they got some nice stuff there.
Get the undershirts and underwear.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, and they got they always have like the cool gadgets, like headphones and like basketballs. I don't know.
Yeah, if you need to go there for a quick charge, like buy a charger or something like that, you can.
And Ross and Marshalls for like shorts because like basketball shorts are super expensive. But like obviously, who cares if it's like a Nike swoosh on it?
Yeah, athletic wear.
Yeah, go there. Yeah, you'll find some nice stuff there. Kohl's overrated. I don't know if that's
What was even
I
at
don't go to
Kohl's?
Kohl's.
my thing with Kohl's that annoyed me so much is like every single thing was on sale, but like they do like let's say like this Nike T-shirt used to be $45 and now it's like $35. I'm like it was originally $35.
Yeah,
You
no,
just tell me
that's what like the
discount.
J.C. Penney, the Macy's. It's like or Old Navy. Old Navy does that. It's like, bro, this is $80, but we're cutting
Yeah.
off 70% off. And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, this is the original price it was before. So start trying to hype yourself up.
I'm not even here anymore.
I mean, Kohl's is like out of business. I think
They're completely out of business.
Yeah.
they took over Mervin's.
Oh my God, Mervin's. Yes.
But yeah.
And you know what's underrated? Knott's Berry Farm. It gets what are you talking
is-
about? It always gets overshadowed by
What are you
Disneyland.
talking
Every
about?
time I went to Disneyland, I was like, bro, sometimes I just want to go to Knott's Berry Farm.
I'm
disgusted.
so sorry that I'm about to hate on something that you like, but Knott's Berry Farm is so dumb.
Wait, are you
How do you make an amusement park off of a berry farm?
excuse me? They have the Peanuts characters on there.
If you
They're cute,
want
they're
like
cute.
another side park that has roller coasters, Six Flags. Six Flags is fun. It has roller
Six Flags is so
coasters. I
dirty.
like roller coasters. Knott's Berry Farm
musty.
is what's at Knott's Berry Farm?
Knott's Berry Farm's got nice roller coasters.
What?
Right?
Name one.
Ghost Riders.
The silver bullet, the silver bullet, the accelerator, and the boomerang.
How much are the tickets? How much are the tickets? You know what the tickets are?
Tickets are cheap. If you get a military
cheaper,
discount,
yeah,
you can
they're
get them for like
cheaper.
$30 to $50.
Okay. Okay.
Really cheap.
But at
It's because nobody goes there.
You get the experience.
Yeah, Disneyland. Yeah.
Disneyland right now with the prices.
Oh,
Overrated.
no,
Definitely.
for
The
sure. Yeah,
prices,
for
oh
sure.
my God.
I'm
It's
saying
like $200.
It's the experience, you know?
Oh, yeah.
The Star Wars
it is
area?
I love
nice,
Kind
yeah,
of dope.
My,
Not
fa-
gonna lie.
my family we used to go to Knott's Berry Farm every winter. We used to go to Disneyland every summer. Knott's Berry Farm, so fun. It's so good. Especially, okay, you got to go there when like nobody's there. You get the whole entire park to yourself.
Isn't that every day?
Yeah,
It's like a Friday, right?
I remember.
like Friday, Saturday.
I remember in like middle school. I think I went to Knott's Berry Farm on like the day before Thanksgiving, right? So like nobody was there, and the entire park was like empty. It was so cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Interesting. I'm glad you had fun.
We have a.
Sometimes I like
You guys
having
are no
people
fun.
there. You know?
What do you say?
Sometimes I like to see other people
Yeah, I like to see other people, yeah.
instead of being in
Sometimes-
an abandoned
Yeah,
haunted
you like waiting in line.
park.
Sometimes I don't even go on the ride.
I will say, Knott's has
Sometimes
the
I
look
chill.
of, you know, like those abandoned like amusement parks. So Knott's is going to become that one day, just with the way the rides look
No,
right now. It's just
no.
it's
From like a
it's
Scooby
Bro,
Doo
bro,
episode.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
like that right now.
Like if you go to like NorCal, they have a amusement cart. Like
Hey, if we're talking about overrated, NorCal.
yeah.
Oh, the Bay Area?
Facts. They have like this amusement park, the Great like America or something like that. I forgot what was the exact name, but it's like a Knott's Berry Farm, but even better because they have like this. They have like the Peanuts characters theme there.
Cute. We love that.
Yeah, so it's very cute. But then the rides there are even better too. There's like this roller coaster where
I feel like it's not
I
hard
rode?
to do.
the bar is set very high. But it was very cool. It was very cool. So I mean, I don't know what you're hating about it. So
Maybe I need to go to Knott's Berry Farm,
Again.
yes, you
And
do.
When no one's there.
make a new opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So you heard it here first. Ben's taking us all to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes, sir.
We'll do a podcast from Knott's Berry Farm. I'm sure they'll give us permission to do that because there will be no one there.
God.
They'll be like, "Wow, this is the most attention we've gotten in years."
It's like, wait, you guys are doing a podcast here? Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
sponsor
Are you guys are like BuzzFeed, right? Or like, yeah. Pretty much the same.
Yeah, because I was thinking of Disneyland, and then I was thinking like, man, Knott's Berry Farm is not getting as much attention.
Sure.
Mhm.
I wonder why.
On TikTok now, like for some reason, like I keep getting on my feed, and people are arguing about like doors versus wheels. I don't even know where this came from, but like, what is this? Someone enlighten me. Like, how did this come up? Like, why is this an argument?
Someone
versus
brought it
wheels.
up, and it's such a thought-provoking question that people keep making stuff about it. But the answer is very simple, really.
Controversial opinions.
Excuse
Those
me?
kind
What
of
is it?
questions annoy me.
I agree with Joe. When I keep seeing it, I'm like, yeah, this is just something pointless to talk about. So it's kind of annoying.
So what do you think?
But
Dave?
I'll put this to bed right now. It's doors. And you know why? It's because we're treating gates as doors. And so the human body has ion protein channels in it that open and close to let things in. That's the definition of a door. And if you account for all of those in all of the human bodies, then there's way more doors.
I think even without that, it's still more doors. I mean, if you think about it, I first thought I was like, definitely wheels. I mean, not everyone has a house, everyone has cars, and there's 4 of those. But then again, I'm looking around this house. There's at least
Wait, what?
I've seen like 8 doors around
He
me.
changed it.
Wait, so how does not everyone have a... So there's homeless people who have cars?
Oh no, but there's people like usually like they don't go from like, yeah, man, I went from living in my car to living in my house, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I went from living in my house into living in my car. You know what I mean? Like,
In New York City, there's tons of people who don't have cars. And there's skyscrapers
Oh
that
my
have tons
God,
and tons
wait,
of doors and
Joe.
rooms.
think about the
There's doors on cars. I changed my answer. It's doors, dude.
think about
No,
like,
but also there's
well-
places without cars and they have houses like in
In most
Yeah, 'cause
major
you're
cities
thinking-
where most of the people live, a lot of them don't have cars, and there's skyscapers that have tons
Okay,
of
It's,
people.
it's
there's
not even
more-
close. It's not even close.
You're
It's,
acting
it's
like
doors.
you're acting like cars are the only things that have wheels on it.
No,
I
you're
know,
right.
I
You're
know, I
right.
know.
Wait, what else has wheels? What has wheels?
It doesn't matter.
There's
'cause I'm
wheels
just-
all over the place.
Like
People
what?
are also treating like gears
Yeah,
and other
that's
things as wheels.
wheels on like
has gears.
machines and stuff like that.
What does?
Okay.
He has gears.
4 of them.
Yeah,
But they got little.
all
They
have
got,
gears.
okay, what about the little lids when you open up stuff and like to like get like a little thing in there and you close it back up and like a remote? Is that a door?
Could be.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If we're getting technical with it, why don't we just do it general?
I could just have a ball and just roll it, and that could be a wheel too.
No, that's.
I feel like even if you're
That's
gonna
a
narrow
ball.
it down to just like being like house doors versus cars, like automobiles. Now that I figured out that cars have doors,
Most cars have the same amount of doors as
and
wheels.
wheels, it's gonna be doors.
There's
Oh,
a steering
steering
wheel.
wheel.
And then
That
people also
doesn't
bring
count.
up people also bring up that Legos alone
Oh,
has
yeah, I was about to say
so
that.
many wheels,
Wheels.
but barely any doors.
Yeah, exactly.
Like toys have so many wheels, but barely any doors.
Yeah, car Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels have
Hot Wheels don't have doors.
Yeah, they do. Some of them do.
Some
Oh,
of them
some
have
of them
openable doors, but a lot of
Just
them
the
don't.
Two, yeah.
But there's toy houses.
A lot
Yeah,
fewer
but-
than cars.
Yeah, but like, and then there's like you said, there's skyscrapers everywhere. There's like places
Exactly.
without cars, like where they live in like the middle of like wherever, and they have doors. You know what I mean? Like
I
it's just
already
not
know it's
closed.
gonna be like a YouTube video of someone.
I'm already
Literally
saying the ion channels, those are doors, puts the discussion to bed.
That's stretching it. But okay.
I don't even think we need to
Okay,
go that far.
bio
Like,
major.
if we need to, yeah, definitely. But like, it's not even that close. But yeah, the TikTok stuff like that, we're like, oh my god, think
Oh, like,
about
it's
it.
like the-
Think about it, everybody. Is there more wheels? And then like the conversation's like, no, and then it gets so work. I'm like, dude, shut up.
That's like
But that's just me.
the dress. Remember the dress thing?
Is
Yeah,
it
so
is
that
it
was
blue?
like,
Orange.
cool.
The-
That was
the-
actually like, I was like, whoa. But this is like, think about it. Like that stuff annoys me.
That
But
stuff
that's just me.
always confused me though, because there was like one time where I actually what were the colors again?
It's like blue and black, and then white and gold.
There was one time when I saw white and gold, but then it like changed immediately because like the light or something in my eyes.
It has to do with that stuff. Whatever.
I don't know. It was weird, but
What?
There's wheels on your chairs.
There's
Oh,
wheels on my chair.
it's wheels on the chairs.
that light switch is also a wheel.
There's doors right there. Like there's doors everywhere. Like it's just not even. The shelves are there of those doors. You know what I mean? It's just not even-
I don't know. It hurts my brain.
Is the shutter on the lens a door?
I don't know. Maybe you
Someone's
can
gonna
call
have
the
to
lens a
define
wheel.
What a door is.
I need a definition.
Define a wheel.
Yeah.
We don't really care, I think. Is the
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
now.
if you knows that, there's not a lot of
Do
passion.
we all
about
agree
that.
that's doors though?
I agree. It's doors.
What?
You
I'll be
you
honest.
literally said it was doors. Like
I think it's doors, but
Oh, I'll have to do more research on these
Okay.
ion channels.
you're not doing research.
But even without the ion channels, what makes you believe there's like let's say like New York for example. For examples.
well, there are wheels on
Because
like
there's wheels on all kinds of things.
Yeah, like
Oh.
what is it like
But like there's.
manufacturing stuff?
I guess we don't count like shelves and,
Yeah.
and like shelf. Wait, no. The things when you open it in the like grocery stores when you're like, that's a door.
Oh, you know what?
Shelves have wheels.
There's wheels, yeah, in the shelves, yeah.
That's what makes them roll.
Okay, I'm knowing now. I don't care.
We're thinking too much about it.
Yeah, we're thinking too much about it. But other than that, any final thoughts from anyone?
Supplementation's amazing.
Supplementation. Underrated. It's so good.
Too bad you'll never get to go again.
Well, catch us at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
Dairy
Probably
Farm,
don't
okay.
hold your breath.
we're going. We're going.
I'll say put some respect on Taco Bell and Little Caesars, and if you don't, you're weak. And we didn't even get to talk about it, but bacon's overrated.
Bacon?
Bacon.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
stand with you on that.
Yeah.
one.
But other than that, make sure if you like this video, go ahead and like it. Go ahead and let us know what you want our next topic to be, or if you want to be a guest, right? If you live near us, you want to be a guest, go ahead and let us know too. But then
If you know any Chargers players too, then know
exactly, we need some guests. So other than that, we gotta what do we have? You gotta make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch our YouTube shorts. Make sure to follow us on TikTok. We got Instagram. You can follow our
Spotify.
socials too. Spotify. Listen to us on Spotify if you don't want to see our faces. Anchor too. And then Joe's been saying to make sure we say like podcasts come out on Tuesdays so far. right? At like
So boring.
Yeah, we need to update our bios on all the
Tuesdays,
stuff
yeah.
because people probably have no idea and they're dying to know when
Yeah.
we're uploading.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you watch us on YouTube, we try to upload a YouTube clip every day. So make sure to follow us on YouTube. But other than that, we'll see you on the next episode. I'm Ben,
Javi.
Derek.
Joseph.
and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.